I'm going to be playing Kennen 1v5 on the fact that my last few games have been really frustrating, and also because I thought this would be kind of just like a fun little video to do, to show what I sometimes do to try to get used to a new champion or create different kinds of item sets. But yeah, my last like 10 games or so have just been really frustrating. I've basically been playing mostly ranked, the last top or bottom being fed me like doing really good in my lane and destroying it, but then as a whole, as a team, I can't really carry it when like the other lanes are being crushed. I've even with my Fizz games tried to roam as much as I could to help out and gotten a lot of kills, but while I'm roaming, the other lanes are farming, and so the whole time, but mostly, and so he just Fizz games. But I was also against a bit more ranged characters that were a little bit more annoying and hard to play against. But I still did really well in those. So I'm just kind of a little frustrated. I'm not obviously going to give up on rank because I like the competitive side of things, but it's just been really frustrating as I'm trying to get out of bronze, because I know I play at a higher level than bronze. I've had many people tell me that I play at least silver, and again, I was silver 3. That was about where I was last season. But during these ranked games, my placement tests, I did better than last season, and yet I got placed in bronze. I was a little frustrated, but then I saw one of my friends who was gold 1 at the end of the season, gold 1. He got placed in bronze 2. And I think I saw him drop down to bronze 3 or bronze 4. And all the posts about bronze being like bronze heck, it's just like a living heck. And I can do nothing but agree with that, because AFKers, trolls, feeders, and it's so funny to see some people, they talk about how if you're better than bronze, you should be able to easily carry your team and all this stuff, and for the most part that's just bullcrap. No offense to those people, but if you're the only one on your team really getting kills, and the other lanes are easily winning, there's really not much you can do. If you have like a fed enemy jinx, and I don't know, it's just really annoying seeing those posts, because it's just like, yeah, that is true to a point. If you're really good, you should be able to still do really good and help your team a lot, but there's only so far where that's actually like completely true. There's only so far that carries, and so just seeing those posts right now, I'm kind of not focusing as much on my CS count, just because I'm a little distracted and annoyed. But that's really what it comes down to. So it's just really annoying to hear those comments all the time and be like, you're not really right. Oops, I missed that. So yeah, I'm playing 1v5. I usually win these ones. They're only beginner bots. But we will see. Oh well. So the reason why I also like doing this, it's not just for the whole it is not only to like help you get like different item sets up and running, but it's also a very good way to be more map aware. You have to kind of pay attention and try and stop them. Right now I'm kind of being a little more passive, so there's a chance. I kind of messed that one up. So I'm going to stay here just a little bit longer. Bots are obviously kind of stupid. So there's that. Should make things a bit easier. But then you can try and pay more attention to like what's happening throughout the map. Ezreal had disappeared for a little bit, as like kind of just to maybe give you a bit more practice on being more map aware. Oh. Oops, I missed. Do any of them have ignite? Yeah, most of them do. Whew. That's not good. That is though. Oops. Get close enough. Yes. So this one's about to die, and that one's about to die. This one's pretty close. That one's been hurt. That one hasn't even been seen yet. But Yeah, so I would recommend, if you want to try out a new champion, try out 1v3 maybe to start out with beginner bots, and then if you want to make it a little bit harder, then you can go and do 1v5 like me. I also do 1v3 intermediate bots. So they're doing this, so it becomes kind of like a base race almost. But then once you take the second turret down, most of the time the bots start moving. Oh, that was mean. So yeah, you can see they've started to leave. She hasn't, but Morgana, I believe it was. Yeah, Morgana has. So I should probably go down there. Luckily, they don't push very fast, so that'll help. Ez kind of does, but I should be able to take him pretty easily. Oh, that'll work better probably. I also haven't really said this in videos, but I'm actually someone, who's just always played with my trackpad. I haven't really done a whole lot, dang it, with a mouse or anything. So I'm more used to playing with my trackpad than anything. But yeah, so I try to hold them back as much as possible, push the lanes, and kind of just keep pushing them back and forth between different places. Ouch. Nope, not gonna happen, sister. Well, that wasn't very nice. Ooh. Oh, son of a. So that one didn't work out very well. I should have flashed, but I didn't want to flash, and I thought I was fine, but I wasn't. But yeah, finally have seen this. I have a big wave coming down here. That's gonna die probably this time. This one's gonna be okay for a while. Syra. Keep getting caught out by Morgana. Really? I was like to the side of that. That was annoying. I freaking. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Still alive. But seriously, I was like pressing the flash 50 million times and just wouldn't let me go. This is another reason why 1v5 I usually get my secondary turrets dead right here too. It's gonna be why I usually get Azonias, especially early on, is because 1v5 does make it a bit harder. Like I said, I usually do win, but try and distract them momentarily. Get her to use her stun and dodge it. So like I said, it's definitely hard, and that's why I like Zonias for 1v5s. Or Guardian Angel. Depends on the champion. AEP kind of makes a difference. Depends who you're going against. For the most part, I usually like going against like ADCs and stuff like that, and I'm usually like a AP dealer. But depends if I'm trying someone out or not. My best champion's probably Fizz. So I do very well when I play Fizz. Usually I can do 1v3 easily with intermediate bots with Fizz. But yeah, anyways, I really would recommend playing custom games, 1v3 beginner, 1v5 beginner, 1v3 intermediate, kind of just going in stages. For the most part, I haven't really gone very consistent at 1v5 intermediate, and like I said, I don't do this very often. It's kind of mostly for mostly just for goodbye Wind. Trying out new champions, stuff like that. Really? Oops, that was crap. Everything's pushing against me right now. Kind of trying to hold on to my teleport until like a wave pushes and I get like a good battle. And then at that time I'll be able to kind of teleport up and take out one of these turrets. So far doing good. Turret wise, we're even. but just waiting for the opportune moment. That'll help it push in my advantageous situation. So these are starting to push kind of my way. I was able to chase them off and get 1 kill out of it, which will help. So it's another nice thing about Kennen is his cooldown for his ult isn't actually that long compared to some. I feel like it comes up pretty fast. Oh my Q keeps like not working. Oh crap. So I'm trying to get these to push in my advantage as much as possible. Kind of winning team fights per se. I think I'm gonna need the Guardian's Angel. Again, usually I don't get both. I don't get both Zhonya's and Guardian Angel, but Malphite's pretty dang tanky. Kale's annoying and Morgana's annoying too, so I feel like I should. Luckily, I'm kind of splitting them up, so that's helping a lot. So hopefully I can kind of push this one up really fast and maybe get a few hits off if possible. Oh, you're kidding me. I mean, I'm pretty dang powerful, and that helps a lot. I just need to take the pressure off a little bit. I think that'll send most of them back. Or not. So it's 1-1 with inhibitors. I'm gonna kill her. Get them out of here. They should have left after they got the inhibitor. How do I teach them? So they're already gonna try and come down. But, oh wow, that's a huge wave. Lucky me, they ran away. That usually doesn't happen. now I'm full built, and all I gotta do is keep them off. This is gonna start pushing my way, and this is kind of pushing my way as well. So like I said, so now I can try and get another one, or maybe just go in and do that. They're dead for a little while. I'll go for another one. So that's another reason why Keshden's really good, is like his ult, and then if you combine that with like Zhonya's, then everyone in it will just be stunned basically. They just never learn. Well, everything's going very well right now, actually. Nice. 2 turrets down. I'm trying to get this one. Oh yeah, I don't need to buy anything now. So much health. That one should be dead soon. Figured as much. I missed. It's time to relieve all pressure. So like I said, I usually end up winning in the very end. Usually I do a lot better early game, and I didn't do bad early game, but I usually do better. This time was a decent start, but kind of fell a little bit as well. I also really like to get every single turret if possible. So I just need this one, and then it's just that one. And I already got 2 inhibitors, so all of the pressure should basically just be gone. Should be an easy kind of should be easy to kind of just like stabilize and keep things going the way they're going. And I got Zonias and Guardian's Angel, I got my ult, I got everything, so I shouldn't really need to worry too much. Oh, really? He is fast. Well, that's a bummer. Yo, go back now. So they're holding the super minions back pretty well, but everything is completely open now. Full health, healing, but not full health yet. And this is back up, so again, I don't have anything there. I forgot again. But yeah, this kind of, I think, does a few things for you. One, you get to try out a champion or try and get better at a champion that you really like. Two, you have to be a little bit more map conscious, more map aware. If you're not, then it doesn't help. You have to take care of the whole map, basically, is what I'm saying. You can't really do ganks because it's just you, but there's a sort of like own type of map aware. Yeah, you have to be. You kind of just have to be aware of where the enemy is at all times. You don't want all of them to converge on you unless you're sure you can take them all. You have to also be aware of how your turret situation is going. You don't want to kind of leave the bots alone for too long, or else you'll start losing all your turrets. I mean, I saw them going here, but I kind of let it happen only because I knew that I was getting theirs and that would relieve pressure. And although there's 5 of them, they're beginner bots, and I knew that I could easily drive them off this lane and they'd be stuck on this lane. So I'm not gonna try and like win right this minute, but I'll just keep the pressure on, keep inhibitors going. As I just kind of farm up some more. So right now 339 at the 45-minute mark. Not marvelous, not super great, but it is good. It's good. Especially since I kind of have to be everywhere. I kind of get pushed back a bit. All that jazz. But still, it's good. It's pretty good. It's not quite the 100, or what is it? It's not quite the 100 CS per minute kind of thing, but it's not bad either. It's also fun to see like what champions you can take Baron on 1v1. Graves, I was able to do it. I was able to do it with a lot of different champions. A lot of ADCs can easily 1v1 them once they're at like 18, kind of full build, kind of like the dragon thing. The dragon is more like mid game. The ADCs can easily like take dragon alone if they need to. So it's the same concept, but since Baron's more powerful, it's more of like a late game thing instead of just like mid game. those two. So I think I'm actually gonna try and end this. Hopefully those two are still here. I'll kill them and then I'll go up and kill them. It's kind of the plan, the desired outcome. It should be fine there. That's a big minion wave, but it should be fine. Dang it, she got away. Wow, I missed that one too. It's been a little like jumpy though the last couple of minutes, and it's kind of annoying. Still, Guardian Angel and Zonia's kind of kept me alive a lot of the time. So much gold, I could just buy whatever I wanted to. So again, my ult's almost up once again. It's really nice. So I'm going to need to try and push this fast. Their inhibitor's respawning soon. Respawning, and I don't want to lose all that pressure. Especially if I get stuck like mid trying to defend against all 5 of them, because then I can't really help out with the other lanes and push them my way. And so if I can get them pushed my way as soon as possible, then even if or to respond, then even if they congregate in one lane, my minions go back. We'll come back and just take down an inhibitor or something. Really? Oh my gosh, that was so friggin' close. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I don't even want to try and go back and save them or save my base or anything. They should have sent their whole force back, but now it's too late. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I usually do a lot better than that, but I was kind of playing quite passive at the start and just kind of introducing this kind of gameplay that I like to do sometimes to try out new champions, to practice just trying to help out in each lane, you know, because like I said, like, it helps you learn a champion for the first time or better, just to improve them. It helps you to pay attention to your mini-map a lot more. Make sure that you aren't just ignoring the other lanes and just kind of in your own zone, so that you can know that if champions are going to be coming from different lanes to kind of gank you because you're pushing too fast, or if the enemy team is pushing too fast in other lanes, that you better pull back and stop them. So it's not meant to be like super hard. I mean, 1v5 for many people would probably be moderately difficult. I wouldn't say difficult, but it helps a lot, I think, just to be more map conscious. Also, you can test out the limits of the champions. So if you want to be more aggressive, you can see kind of how aggressive you can be. Kennen is very good. You can be quite aggressive with him, but he, like Zed and a few other people, have the kind of weird type of mana that you can't really buy items to give you more of, or to help regen it more and stuff like that. And I think he's better than a lot of champions that have that same type of thing. But you just need to be more aware of like the limits of your champions, and so this helps. You can kind of put it to an extreme, kind of like for those of you that know internets or servers and programs and stuff like that, a lot of times if a lot of people are going to be on, it's very beneficial and recommended to strain the system, strain the server or whatever, to see how good it is when it will break, and that is kind of like when the strain is too much on the internet server, the program or whatever, kind of see when it might break, and just see the limits and the capacity and all these different factors. And so kind of relating that to League of Legends, it's kind of the same thing. You can test out a champion, see his limits, how aggressive you might be able to go, the weaknesses, what you should pay attention to with that sort of champion. Like, don't go too aggressive if your mana pull is already low, because his recharge is kind of slow, and you kind of just have to live with that. And so you kind of have to just pay attention to all those different things. It can help you see how good they might be in a team fight. Kennen's ult is amazing in team fights, as long as like you kind of can get them all. It's kind of like Orianna. If they're in her ult range, she can get a lot of damage off really fast if they're caught in her ult. Same with Kennen. Sejuani has a really good ult. It's not damage per se, but it's just like really good massive crowd control ability. And so it's really good to push the limits of the champions to improve your gameplay, as well as your just like game awareness. This helps you to improve that. And so I'd recommend that for those of you who might want to try out a new champion. If you feel uncomfortable doing 1v5s, start out 1v3, one for each lane. You still have to kind of pay attention to the whole map and take care of business in the different lanes and all that per se. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you do, or if you did, please definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Also, share with your friends, those of them that you think might enjoy this. Please introduce them to it, and again, hope you liked it. Until next time.